It's Mad Monday, and not to be outdone by Megatron combining with Tidal Wave in the Armada series, the Robots in Disguise car robot series, which was out a good few years beforehand. Well, one or two. Um, Went really mad with the whole Megatron deal. We've got here Robots in Disguise Megatron, and I only have one of these little missile launcher sword things. The other one's somewhere. I may not even have it still, but he's here. He only needs one of these because he's got a whole lot of other things going for him. Gorgeous, gorgeous paintwork. The chrome on his ears. Um, it's kind of flaking a little bit on one of them. And he's got some nice clear plastic on him. On the wings as well. Almost clear. And really crazy detailing on it in some places. And even just the normal paint, like the purple, the black, he's got little gold accents. The chest is ridiculous. He's got his Predacon symbol on in the spark crystal, and he's got sort of metallic blue going into silver, sort of chromed green on the whatever those bits are there. Uh, Gorgeous chrome red eyes, and then some chrome on here. Translucent red plastic there. He on his knees as well. He looks a right badass, just like this. I picked him up because even though I wasn't actually getting the majority of the toys in this line, and had no real like fictional association with the character, I thought he just looks so cool. He looks like a Galvatron that was possessed by Unicron and just given super upgrades. And it shows when you get into transforming him. There's a ridiculous number of modes. There's like 10 official modes on this release. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make them all because it's been a long time since I even tried to transform this guy. But let's give it a bash. Folding up the feet here. I know that this part folds in. Probably doesn't need that now. Ah, remember something strange going on with these hands. The hands don't fold away. There's how the hands work. So first, and probably easiest mode, and probably most obvious mode as well. You can arrange the tail bit how you like, but is this his two-headed dragon mode. You can pull the little arms out here as well, because they're important. So yeah, he's all right as a dragon sort of thing, dragony, dinosaur-y kind of deal. I don't know if you could actually, you could probably flip them back a little bit further. They're supposed to peg in on the top bit though. It's decent. He's got his opening heads on his dragon heads, the opening mouths. Um, the tail does various. You can swivel it around whatever way you want. Think about pointing out, or down, or whatever. So that's one mode. And he also has a kind of a jet mode, which that probably does require this to fold all the way down. This arm, little arm, keeps popping off, um, just because they're on ball joints and they're kind of in the way of a lot of the transformations. Now, I'm trying to think how to do this. Snap out of there. I don't think there's peg on anywhere. So let's just do it like this. There's clearance here for one of the legs, but not the other. Alright. Put them back like this, make it a bit of a longer mode. A lot of the modes on this guy, you could pretty much have either way. There's really a lot of half-ass in it, to be entirely honest, just because a lot of this stuff doesn't look terribly different. And a lot of the parts of him do get reused for so many different modes, that although they're sometimes primarily designed to be one thing, they end up working alright as another thing. It's a kind of a jet kind of deal. It's as good as some of Six Shots modes. You could also have, I suppose, the feet folded down as little landing gear. This also kind of makes him kind of a swan or a duck mode, I suppose. There's loads of fan modes. There's an elephant mode, which I think is actually in the instructions, but I'm going to put him into the what's possibly the weirdest mode that he does, which I think these fold up for it. I think I have to detach that, yeah. I don't know if I can remember how these parts work. Okay, something's needing sorted here. Does this fold round like this? Yeah. This is what made me think of this guy for Mad Monday, because I think you can pretty much arbitrarily pose these various parts of him in different ways. But basically, he's got a kind of a hand mode. Maybe I did put it the wrong way around. The hell did the wings go then? The wings fold somewhere. Let's have them like that just now. And there's his hand mode. And if you pull on a little lever that's part of his crotch, he actually grabs. It's not like the best thing ever, but it's fairly weird. Um, Grabby hand. It's got to be one of the weirdest transformations I can think of. Um, there's a race car mode. He does quite a decent bat mode, if I remember correctly. And yeah, an elephant. There's another. I think there's another flying mode, although I might be wrong. There's 10 like basic molds, and then there's a load that you can just make up, which don't look terribly bad. But really, the main reason I got this guy was for the bot mode, and like if it was that and like one other mode, he'd still be worth the money. Certainly the money I paid at the time. Maybe he's gone up in price a lot since then, but at the time it was like 20 something pounds, probably not even that much, given it was 15 years ago, something like that. So like the amount of engineering and posability and just general fun that you can have with a guy, it's it all adds up to make him really worthwhile as a purchase. And just this bot mode alone is worth the price of entry. When you've got both of these, you can stick them on the backs of his wings if you want. In fact, I think some of the modes, those are supposed to be lasers, that sort of thing. The missile does fire out. The other one did so as well. I think you might even got a couple spare missiles, but they would have been still in the box somewhere. These bits come out. I think that's for bat mode. There's so many different parts of him here that really you could probably do hundreds of different modes. But even just this, right? The amount of posability, everything everywhere is jointed. Now, it probably has to be so that you can change into so many different things, but even without that, it's got like a completely sort of double jointed knee. Um, the arms, yeah, they've got pretty much everything that you would need posability wise. The shoulder pads can move in and out, and he just looks like an evil bastard. That. So a Decepticon leader nonetheless that transforms into a hand. That's pretty mad.